Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the Denver Motorsports Park here as we're getting ready for the Procore IndyCar Series for round number 8 here. And last time we were here, it was the the oval version, so we are here for its road course. On your pole is Zachary Fitzwater Sr., as he's going to start on the pole for today's race, and followed by the 12 of Marcus Sacchi. Then you have the 15 of Bubba Jones. He's going to start behind those guys. And then you have Eli Bright right next to him. And Aldra Baranoskis in the 6, followed by Ramian Fisher in the 30. Behind these guys, Jesse O'Connor in the 32. And Tyler V. Camden in the 23. Or Tyler V. Camden. And then we have the 27 and the 59 of Andy Fell. And I have no idea who that is actually. But here's the rest of his starting lineup from 11th on back. And Trevor Collins, he will start in the rear. So, should be a fun race to watch here. It's the first time NORLA is actually, this is the second time NORLA has been on the Denver road course. Here's the commands. Drivers are now giving the go-to roll off the grid there. And so, should be pretty interesting race. Zachary Fitzwater, he's great on these road courses. He starts on the pole. Jones is going to start right behind him. Marcus Sacchi, another road course ace, he starts right there next to Fitzwater. As a couple of road course aces right there as they start 1 and 2. Someone else we should look out for, Andy Fell, he starts back here. He won this race for the oval version of this race. Owen Finley, he looked fast too when we were here for the oval race, but this is no oval. This is only partial oval, kind of like the Charlotte Roval. But pace car's already down pit road as we get ready for round number 8. Fitzwater Sr. is going to lead the field of green, and a great start by Fitzwater. Fitzwater leading them down into corner number 1. They're still side by side for second, 3 wide, maybe even some 4 wide back here. We do. So 4 wide. Jake Adler making contact right there, and caution, and there to go. And I forgot the cautions are turned off for the road course, and a big wreck into the corner. Oh, more drivers making contact. Oh man, Malik Nevins, Clay Myers, Nick Florida. And Evans, he's out of it along with Zane McClure. And Fitzwater, he's still your race leader, but good to see there were 4 wide, and the 5 of Jake Adler and Carter Joey makes contact into Nick Florida. Looks like he slid down and went into Myers right there. And it looks like there was more contact between Nevins and McClure, and those guys went into the safer barriers. I was not sure what happened with those guys, but another look at it, 4 wide out of corner number 2. Then he just slid, looks like Florida slid right down into Myers, and there was more contact ahead. You can see right there. Another look at it right here. They made contact in the back right there, so those guys, they're on the brakes, but it's not slowing them down at all. And then contact was made right here. Oh yeah, that's oh man, what a hard hit for both those drivers. And then Adler coming right through there. Some big hits early on as you take another look at it here. Oh man, geez, that's a hard hit for McClure and Nevins. But remember, the cautions are turned off for this race, and one thing we have to look out for is the rain in the distance, as NORLA officials trying to get this race done and over with. Only 10 laps here as rain is closing in. Hopefully we can get this thing to go green all the way, or get this thing finished. Back here, a couple drivers racing for positions. Washington and others. As we head back up front, it's still Zachary Fitzwater Sr. out front in that 60. Fitzwater, as I mentioned, he's a road course race. It's last time he won anything here in NORLA, I believe, was the not the Red Bull. And car into the wall right there. That's Myers. That's Chad Myers. He's gonna lose a ton of positions. Looks like may have gotten loose or something, but coming around to lead lap number 1, we're going to keep an eye on the S's here. This is a very critical part of the track. And it looks like everyone's going to get through the S's just fine. Evans, he's still on pit road for some reason, but I'm not sure he'll be able to return to the racetrack, because that was a really hard into the wall. We get an update on Evans and McClure when we can. Fitzwater, he has yet to win a race this season, as we've been on a couple of the road courses. And side-by-side battle for second, as Marcus Sacchi trying to go underneath Bubba Jones for the position. And while these two battle side-by-side, just allowing Fitzwater to stay out front longer. This is some good racing nonetheless. Both drivers here winless this season. Jones actually struggled on the last road course that we were at just a little bit. Fitzwater nearly overshot the corner right there. You saw Marcus Sacchi slipped up right there. He got into the grass, and that's going to cost him the second position, as Fitzwater still out front in the lead. Now Marcus Sacchi is going to just try not to make any more mistakes, try and get past Bubba Jones as he rides shotgun with the 12. And man, look at those rain clouds. We have to really look out for that here today. And Jones got into the dirt just a little bit right there, but not enough for a mistake, as Marcus Sacchi, he did not get a good corner right there. Jones had the better corner. We're going to get another shot from this angle right here, another critical part of the track. And looks like everyone's going to make it through. Nevin still on pit road along with McClure, but those guys are out of the car and have been checked and released from the infield care center. Both drivers are okay, and that was a really big hit. And doesn't look like anyone's going to make any mistakes in the S's, and they all make it through. So Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in the 60, he's still out front leading this thing. He has not looked back. He's actually pulling the gap. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here at Denver. Welcome back here to the Denver Motorsports Park. Out front is still Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Almost a 2.5 second lead over Bubba Jones. Marcus Sacchi, he runs third. And Audrey Vernoska's fourth. And Trevor Collins in the 1, who started dead last, is running fifth. So Fitzwater still holding the lead here, trying to widen that gap a little bit. The clouds are still moving in onto the racetrack, but no rain. The rain has actually stopped outside the racetrack. So for now, we should be fine. Just going to get a flyby here of these S's going down the hill. Most drivers side by side, a bit of gap between Audrey Vernoskis and Trevor Collins. And it looks like everyone's going to make it through the corner just fine. Carter Joey side by side with Washington right there. And so coming into this race, there's Carter Joey in 22, who was kind of the reason for that big wreck earlier on lap number 1, but he's still out there running. He's trying to catch that 28 of Washington. He ran it a little bit wide right there. That's going to allow Bruce or Ben Washington, I don't know who that is. There's Chad Myers. He's trying to get by these group of guys. And so coming into this race, 2 teams already have been confirmed for 2020. That's Horizon Motorsports with Fisher in the 30. You don't know about Bubba Jones' return yet. Jones will probably most likely return to that team. And as I'm recording this, we are not. But Jones is not confirmed for the 14 yet, or for the 15. As Marcus Sacchi goes for the pass on Bubba Jones, and that's for second. And he's going to clear him, as Marcus Sacchi now up to second place. But while these guys are battling, Fitzwater's still way out front, almost 3-second lead now, as you ride rear from Marcus Sacchi in the 12. And that's for returning teams. Flying Racing, they will be returning as well for the 27, the 28, and the 98. As Borislav Konstantinovic will be in the 27 for next season. Is he making his open wheel debut? No confirmation on whether Washington will return to the 98 next season. But Fitzwater right now putting on a clinic for these guys and showing them how it's done here on the road courses. He has made no mistakes. He's widen the lead, and that car is just really fast right now. Still looking for that first win on the season. And coming into this round, Fitzwater lost 1 spot after the oval race here at Denver. He is currently 6th in the standings. So with this win, he's going to gain big, most likely. As Bruce Washington, he's your current points leader. Jesse O'Connor 2nd. Chad Myers 3rd. Andy Fell 4th. And Eli Bright 5th. Bright gained big after the last round, and Andy Fell gained big. Andy Fell gained 9 spots in the standings after winning here in the last round. But Fitzwater coming to the line. We are past halfway. It'll be 4 laps to go. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Denver Motorsports Park. As coming to 3 laps to go now. Marcus Sachi, he's up to 2nd. He's kind of put a gap on Bubba Jones. The rain has started again, but it's still way outside of the track, about 3 miles outside of the track. Once it is within a mile, the race will be stopped, but hopefully we can get this thing finished beforehand. So rides shotgun with Marcus Sachi. Look at the gap he's pulled, over a second from or almost over a second from Bubba Jones. Bernaska, she's been closing in on Jones. She runs 4th. Trevor Collins in the 1 run 5th. Eli Bright, Jesse O'Connor, Fisher, and others. There's no one racing too hard. Everyone's mostly mostly single file, but side-by-side battle right here. Washington trying to go underneath Myers. Not going to be able to do so. Does not have good enough run right here. Moose Reutberg. So he had a bit of a damage from that first incident. And Reutberg not going to get past Washington. So most everyone's single file here. As coming around this time by, it'll be 2 laps to go. And he fell. Looks like he was trying to make a move on Fisher. Not going to be able to do so. Owen Finley's there as well. Finley had a great run here for the oval version of the track. He's watching these 2 battle side by side, maybe try and take over, but fell. He's going to go right underneath Fisher. Fisher nearly out in the grass right there. Fisher looks like he has the better car. He's got a good run right there. He's going to have the preferred line into this corner. So right on board with Andy Fell here. And Fell not giving up. He's able to stake it right there. And you see the big run he gets on Fisher on the outside, but Fisher still in that preferred line. And that rain is closing in fast. Coming to the line will be 2 laps to go. Don't want to make it 3 wide in this corner. That did not go well for practice. But Fitzwater has crossed the line with 2 to go. Next time it will be the white, as everyone's pretty calm here. And Fell not able to clear Fisher in the 30. Owen Finley now going after the 27 and possibly after Fisher as well. Fisher in that middle line getting a really good run. Finley did not get a good corner. And look at Andy Fell to the inside of Fisher now. Fell got a really good corner right there. And is he going to clear Fisher? He does. Fell clears for position. Fisher now under fire from Owen Finley and Trey Tatum, his teammate. Or not teammate, but Trey Tatum. Fisher is trying to clear Owen Finley and maybe try to get that spot back from Andy Fell. But as we head back up here, still Fitzwater still your race leader. Marcus Sachi, he's still has that gap at a certain length between him and the 15 of Jones. Fitzwater, most of his career wins came from a road course. His last win in the NORLA League, however, was at a short track that was out at Vancouver for the Cup Series, and before that he won the first event of the Red Bull Series. And Fitzwater looking for his 3rd NORLA win here this season, trying to get his first ever IndyCar Series win. And what a way to probably try and do it here at the Denver road course. This is only the 2nd time as we've been here. Fitzwater's going to take the white flag here at Denver. Fitzwater, 8-time winner in the Cup Series, has that win in the Red Bull. As Marcus Sachi trying to chase him down. Anything can still happen with Fitzwater, but right now these guys have a lot of work to do if they're going to you know, hope for Fitzwater to try and make a mistake, but Fitzwater don't make a lot of mistakes, especially here on the road courses. He's riding shotgun with him here. He's just kind of on a smooth sailing right now. And Fitzwater probably isn't worried about anything, because as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, this race is his. And if it's not coming back to the line, then the rain sure as heck will be the reason this race is over. But either way, Fitzwater would win it. Fitzwater is very good on these road courses. So many wins on these road courses. No surprise to see him up front. Battle back here, Eric Monaco and V Camden. So they're going side by side. Camden's going to get the position from Monaco. Monaco, who won Kentucky. Haven't heard of him since. We've not have a repeat winner so far this season, and with the way they're running now, it looks like it's going to stay that way. We go through the field one last time. No one's really side by side, and only a couple more corners for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in the 60. He did not have a good run here when we were here for the oval version here of Denver. Had a big crash with Bubba Jones, but got the pole, started on the pole, and that's exactly where he's going to finish as he exits the final corner here at Denver. Career win number 1 in the IndyCar Series for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is going to come at Denver. Big win right there for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., and that's going to help him in the standings big time. This is Fitzwater's first win here in the IndyCar Series, and still no repeat winner here this season. As Fitzwater, he's going to continue the streak of drivers who have yet to win. So with this race now in the books, as the next round of IndyCar Series will move on to Texas for one of the biggest races of the season. Should be a fun race to watch out of Texas, as Fitzwater is going to try and repeat there. Marcus Sacchi came close today. He's going to get a solid second place finish, and that should help him in the standings as well. Great effort by he was battling for many laps side by side with Bubba Jones, and that kind of held them up from catching Fitzwater. Jones, he's going to get a solid third position. Good for points for that 15 team. Audrey Van she's going to get 4th. And Trevor Collins running out your top 5. He's going to get 5th. But today's victor is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And as we already mentioned, the top 5, Eli Bright, he got 6th, Jesse O'Connor 7th, Andy Fell 8th, Ramian Fisher 9th, and Trey Tatum running out your top 10. 2 drivers did not finish. That was Malik Nevins and Zane McClure. As Fitzwater Sr., he's going to burn it down here. Big win right there, and big moment for Fitzwater Sr. Just another thing he's accomplished here in the NORLA League. And man, smoking those tires for the fans here, as we won't be back for the next time we'll be back here at Denver will be for the, I believe, National and the Cup Series, when they come here for the road course version as well. So until then, thank you guys for watching the Procore IndyCar Series. The next race for the IndyCar Series will be at Texas, and then it's on to Road America and Toronto. Thank you guys for watching here. The next video you should see is probably the Red Bull Series. Just want to make sure here I'm looking through. Actually, no, the next video you'll see will be the National Division and a Cup Series at Yas Marina. Should be a fun race to watch as we take you down to Victory Circle. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., he shows some muscle here at Denver, capturing his first career win. Here's your standings after the round of Denver.